We're going to get started here in just a second. I don't know if everybody knows what this is, but me and some friends here have made an oath to do Shakespeare for the rest of our lives, essentially.
Yeah.
So this is the start of it.
Yeah.
We're going to do a show a year. This is the first one. We're going to hold each other to account. Thank you. We're going to hold each other to account. You're going to hold us to account. You're going to be here every year, right?
Yeah.
So tonight you're seeing Midsummer Night's Dream. It's a very abridged version. I think a better version because I cut it. So we're going to have an intermission. There will be one intermission. It'll be about 10 minutes. And then I'll warn you guys when we're going to get started again. We're in a backyard, so we've got sounds. Planes sometimes fly low. I apologize for it. We might point it out if it's like really bothering us in the scene. And if anything goes wrong with this fire, there are buckets of water on either side of the stage. So,
if the fire bothers anyone, feel free to move. We got seating.
Yeah,
there
if you are too close to the fire up here, feel free to move upstairs, or throw some water on it if you feel like somebody's in danger.
Thank you.
And we appreciate you doing it. All right, just give us a few minutes, and then we're going to get going. Oh, my dear Hippolyta, our nuptial hour draws apace. 4 happy days bring in a new moon. But oh, methinks this old moon doth wane too slowly. She lingers my desires.
4 days will quickly steep themselves in night. 4 nights will quickly dream away the time. And then the moon, like to a silver bow, new bent in heaven, shall behold the night of our solemnities.
Oh.
Happy be Theseus, our renowned Duke.
Thanks, Aegeus. What news brings thee?
Full of vexation come I with complaint against my child, my daughter, Hermia.
Ooh.
Stand forth, Demetrius. Come here. My noble lord, this man hath my consent to marry her. Stand forth, Lysander. And my gracious duke, this man hath bewitched the bosom of my child. Oh, thou Lysander, by moonlight. Thou hast by moonlight at her window sung with feigning voice verses of feigning love. Be it so she will not before your grace consent to marry with Demetrius. I beg the ancient privilege of Athens, as she is mine, as I may dispose of her, which is either to this gentleman or to her death, according to our law.
What say you, Hermia? Be advised. Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
But so is Lysander.
Oh, good.
Yes, in himself he is. But wanting with your father's voice,
Thank you.
the other must be held worthy.
I am, my lord.
You are.
As well derived as he, as well possessed. My love is more than his. Demetrius, I'll vouch it to his head. Made love to Nader's daughter Helena and won her soul, and now she, sweet lady, dotes, devoutly dotes. Dotes in idolatry on the spot of man.
For you, Hermia, look, you arm yourself and fix your fancies to your father's will.
Yes, thank you.
Or else, by the law of Athens, yields you up. And by which no means we may extenuate. To death?
Yes.
To death?
Yes.
Or to vow of single life.
No! With duty and desire, we follow you.
Well, of course a true love never did run smooth, like either was different in
Oh,
blood or...
hell, to choose love by another's eyes.
Hear me, Hermia. If thou lovest me, steal forth thy father's house tomorrow night, and in the wood, a league without the town, there will I wait for thee.
Keep word, Lysander, I swear to thee, by Cupid's strongest bow, in that same place thou hast appointed me, tomorrow truly will I meet with thee.
Oh, keep promise, love. Oh, look, here comes Helena.
Godspeed, Helena, fair Helena, whither away?
Will you me fair? That Farragon unsay Demetrius loves your fair. Oh, happy fair. Your eyes are lodestars and your tongue's sweet air. Oh, teach me how you look, and with what art you sway the motion of Demetrius' heart.
I frown at him, yet he loves me still.
Oh, that his frowns could teach my smile such skill.
Take comfort, no more shall he see my face. Tomorrow, Lysander and I will flee from this place. And so, Lysander, we must starve our sight from lover's food till morrow, deep midnight.
I will, my Hermia.
How happy some or other some can be. Through Athens I am thought as fair as she, but what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. He will not know what all but he do know. I will go, tell him of fair Hermia's flight, then to the wood will he tomorrow night pursue her, and for this intelligence, if I have thanks, it is a dear expense. But herein mean I to enrich my pain, to have his sight thither and back again.
No! Mary! Our play is the most lamentable comedy and most cruel deaths of Pyramus and Thisbe.
Now, good Peter Quince, call forth the actors by the scroll. Masters, spread yourselves. Spread out.
Answer as I call you, Nick Bottom, the Weaver.
Name one part-time form, proceed.
You, Nick Bottom.
You, Nick. Fly on you.
Are set down for Pyramus.
Pyramus. What is Pyramus, a lover or a tyrant?
A lover who kills himself most gallant for love.
Oh, if I do it, let the audience look to their eyes. I will move storms. Though my chief humor is for a tyrant, I can play an Heracles rarely. Do it. Okay, do it. Prove it. Look with thine eyes. The raging rocks of the shivering shocks shall break the locks of prison gates. Amphibious car shall shine from far and make and mar the foolish face. This is the tyrant's vein. Good job. An Heracles' vein. A lover is more condoling.
Francis Flute, the bellows mender.
Here, Peter Quince.
You must take Thisbe on you.
What is Thisbe, a wandering knight?
It is the lady that Pyramus must love.
Oh, nay, faith, let not me play a woman. I have a beard.
That's all one. You may speak as small as you will.
Let me play Thisbe too.
There you go.
No, I will do it in a monstrous little voice.
Oh, Pyramus dear, it is my lady dear.
That's real good.
Dear.
He's got it. That's real good.
I'm a lady.
No. You must play Pyramus and Flute you Thisbe.
Pyramus? Proceed.
Robin Starveling, the tailor.
Robin.
Here, Peter Quince.
Robin Starveling, the tailor. You must play Thisbe's mother.
Hell yeah! Part of a lifetime!
Now the tinker.
Here, Peter Quince.
You must play Pyramus' father. Myself, Thisbe's father. Snuggy Joiner, the lion's part. And I think here we have a play fitted.
Have you the lion's part written? Pray you if it be given me, for I'm slow of study.
You may do it extemporary, for it is mostly roaring. Roaring.
All right. Let me play the lion too. I will do it in such a roar that it will do any man's heart good to hear. I will roar that I will make the Duke say, "Oh, let him roar again! Let him roar again! Roar!"
You should do it too terribly, such that you will frighten the ladies and the Duchess, such that they will shriek, and that will be enough to hang us all.
But I will aggravate my voice, that I will roar so gently as any suckling dove, that I twirl any nightingale.
You can play no part but Pyramus. For Pyramus is a sweet-faced man, a proper man, such as one would find on a summer's day. A most lovely, gentleman-like man. Therefore, thou must needs play Pyramus.
Well, I will undertake it.
Ah!
All right. I will undertake it in either like an orange tawny beard or a French crown beard, your perfect yellow beard. All these beards at home.
Masters, these are your parts. And I request you, entreat you, and I desire you to con them by tomorrow night. Tomorrow night. We will meet in the Palace Wood, a mile out of town, by moonlight. There, we will rehearse. And our devices known by the people about the town.
Oh. We will meet, we will rehearse, most obscenely and courageously. But masters, take pains. Be perfect. Adieu.
Yeah.
How now, spirit, whither wander you?
Oh, over hill and over dale, thorough brush, thorough briar, over park, over pale, thorough flood, thorough fire. I do wander everywhere, swifter than the moon sphere.
Yeah.
And I will serve the fairy queen. Know that hobgoblin and you, costly fuck. You do their work and they shall have good luck. Are you not he?
Thou speakest aright. I
And the merry wanderer of the night, I jest to Oberon and make him smile. When I, a fine, fat, bean-fed horse beguile, neighing in likeness like a filly fowl.
Why not more?
Oh, you make me giggle. Neighing in likeness like a filly fowl. But room, fairy. Here comes Oberon now.
Oh, and here my mistress! Would that he were gone, though.
ill met by moonlight, proud Titania.
What, jealous Oberon? He's skipped out and forsaken his bed and company.
Tarry, rash-wanted. Am not I thy lord? Oh, why should Titania cross her Oberon? I do but beg a little changeling boy to be my henchman.
Put thy heart to rest. Fairy Landby is not the child of mine. His mother was a vulturess in my order. But she, being mortal, of the boy to die. It is for her sake that I reared the boy. And for her sake I would not part with him.
How long within this wood intend you tarry?
Oh, perhaps till Theseus' wedding day? If you would join our round and patiently dance in our moonlight reveals, go with us. If not, shun me, and I will spare your haunts.
Give me the boy, and I will go with thee.
Ah! Not for thy fairy kingdom! Fairies, away! We'll chide downright by longer stay.
My gentle Puck.
Come hither!
Thou rememberest the very time I saw, though thou couldst not, flying between the cold moon and the earth, Cupid all armed. A certain aim he took at a western flower, before milk white, now purple with love's womb. And maidens call it love and idleness. Fetch me that flower, the herb I showed thee once, the juice of which on sleeping eyelids laid will make or man or woman madly dote upon the next live creature that it sees. Fetch me that herb.
I'll put a girdle round the earth in 40 minutes, my lord.
Ha! I am invisible. I should overhear the conference.
I love thee not, therefore pursue me not. Where is Lysander and Falconia? The one I'll slay, the other slayeth me.
You draw me, you hard-hearted adamant. Leave you your power to draw, and I'll have no power to follow you.
Do I entice you? Do I speak you fair, or rather, do I not in plainest truth tell you I do not, nor I cannot love you?
And even for that do I love you more. I am your spaniel, and Demetrius, the more you beat me, I will fawn on you.
Tempt not too much the hatred of my spirit, for I am sick when I do look on thee.
Oh, your wrongs do set a scandal on my sex. We cannot fight for love as men may do. We should be wooed, and we're not made to woo. I'll follow thee and make a heaven of hell, to die upon the hand I love so well.
Very well, nymph. Ere he do leave this wood, thou shalt fly from him, and he shall seek thy love. Hast thou the flower there? Welcome, wanderer.
Oh, yes. Aye, there 'tis.
I pray thee, give it me.
Well, sorry.
I know a bank where the wild thyme blows, where oxlip and the nodding tulip flows. There sleeps Titania some time of the night, lulled in these flowers with dances and delight. With the juice of this, I'll streak her eyes and fill her full of hateful fantasies. Take thou some as well, yours. And seek through this grove a sweet Athenian lady's in love with a disdainful youth. Anoint his eyes. Heck, but do it when the next thing he espies may be that lady. And look thou, meet me ere the first cock crows.
Fear not, my lord, your servant shall do so.
Sing me now to sleep, and then to your offices and let me rest. You spotted serpents, double-tongued, thorny hedgehogs, be not seen. Newts and blind worms, do no wrong. Bother not your fairy queen. Philomel with melody, sing me a sweet lullaby. So good night with lullaby.
What thou seest when thou dost wake, do it for thy true love take. Love and languish for its sake, be it ounce or cat or bear, pard or boar with bristled hair. In thy eyes that do appear when thou wakest, it is thy dear. Wake when some vile thing is near.
Oh, fair love! You do faint with wandering in the wood.
to speak troth, I have forgot our way. We'll rest us. Hermia, if you think it good, and tarry for the comfort of the day.
Oh, very well, Lysander. Find you out of bed, for I upon this bank will rest my head.
No, one turf shall serve as pillow for us both. One heart, one bed, two bosoms, and one troth.
Nay, good Lysander, lie further off, my dear. Do not lie so near.
Take the sense, sweet, of my innocence. Love takes the meaning of love's conference.
Oh, Lysander riddles very prettily. Lie further off. In human modesty, such separation becomes a virtuous gentleman and a maid. So, far be distant, and good night, sweet friend. Let thy love ne'er alter till thy sweet life end.
Well, here's my bed. Oh, sleep, give thee all his breast.
And when hath the wisher's eyes the wish be pressed.
Oh, God!
Through the forest I have gone, Athenian found I have none. On whose eyes I might approve love stirring the flowers' forces, stirring love. Night and silence. Wait, what's this? The weeds of Athens he doth wear. This is he, my master said. Despise the Athenian maid, and there she lies, sleeping sound on the dank and dirty ground. Oh, pretty soul, she doth not lie near this lack love, this kill courtesy. Churl. Upon thy eyes I throw all the power this charm doth owe. Sleep on doth owe. When thou wakest, let love forbid sleep on his seat on thy eyelid. Yeah! 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 And so awake when I am gone, for now I must to Oberon.
No, I am as ugly as a bear for beasts that meet me run away in fear. No marvel, though, Demetrius, therefore, dost fly my presence thus. But who is this? Lysander on the ground, dead. Or asleep? I see no blood, no wound. Lysander, if you live, good sir, awake.
Oh, I run through fire, I will for thy sweet sake. Oh, transparent Helena, nature shows art that through thy bosom makes me see thy heart.
Do not say so, Lysander, say not so. Yet Hermia still loves you, therefore be content.
Content with Hermia? No! I do repent the tedious minutes I with her have spent. Not Hermia, but Helen I love, who would not trade a raven for a dove. The will of man is by his reason swayed. If reason says you're the worthier maid.
In faith you do me wrong, in sooth you do. In such disdainful manner me to woo, but fare you well. Perforce, I must confess, I thought you lord of more true gentleness. That a lady of one man refused should of another therefore be abused.
Oh. Hermia, sleepest thou there, and never mayest thou come Lysander near, and all my powers, with all your strength and might, to honor Helen, and to be her knight.
Oh, help me, Lysander, help me, do thy best to pluck this crawling serpent from my breast. Oh, ay me, what a dream was here. Oh. Lysander, look how I do quake with fear. Lysander? What, removed? Lysander! Lord.
This green plot shall be our stage. This hawthorn brake our tiring house.
Okay.
And we shall do it in action as we will do it before the Duke.
Peter Quince.
What sayest thou, bully
Peter
bottom?
Quince. There are things in this play, Pyramus and Thisbe, that will never please. First, Pyramus must draw his sword to kill himself, which the ladies cannot abide. How answer you that?
I believe we must leave the killing out when all is done.
Not to win. I have a device to make all well. Write me a prologue, and let this prologue seem to say that we do no harm with our swords, and that Pyramus is not killed indeed. And for even better assurance, tell them that I, Pyramus, am not Pyramus, but Bottom the Weaver. This will put them out of fear.
Well, then we will have such a prologue. Then there is another thing. We must have a wall in the great chamber. For the story says that Pyramus and Thisbe did talk through a hole in the wall.
You can never bring in a wall. What say you, Bottom?
Some man or other must present wall. And he must have some loam or some plaster about him to signify the wall. Yes! And then let him hold his fingers thus, to signify the hole in the wall to which Pyramus and Thisbe whisper.
That may be, then all is well.
What hempen homespuns have we swaggering here, so near the cradle of the fairy queen? Oh, a play! I'll an auditor be, maybe an actor too, if I see cause.
Speak, Pyramus. Thisbe, stand forth.
Thisbe, the flowers of odious sabres sweet, so hath thy breath, my Thisbe dear. Thisbe, the flowers of odious sabres sweet, so hath thy...
Odors!
Odors, savor sweet, so hath thy breath, my dear. Oh, but hark a voice! Stay thou but here a while, and to thee I will appear.
A stranger Pyramus than e'er did play here.
You left.
Must I speak now?
Aye, Mary, must you. For you must understand, he goes but to see a noise he heard, and shall come again.
Most radiant Pyramus!
Pyramus! Most lily-white of hue, of color like the red rose on triumphant briar.
Now.
Most brisky, juvenile, and eke, most lovely Jew.
Behold.
I'll meet thee, Pyramus, at Ninny's tomb.
Ninus' tomb, man! Ninus' tomb. Why, you must not speak that yet. That you answer to Pyramus. You speak all your part at once. Cues and all. Pyramus, enter! Your cue is past. It is never tired.
If I were fair, I were only thine.
Oh, monstrous. Oh, strange. We are haunted. Pray, masters. Fly, masters! Help!
I'll follow you. I'll follow you all around. Through bog, through bush, through brake, through briar. Sometimes a horse I'll be, sometimes a hound, a hog, a headless bear, sometimes a fire.
Why do they run away? I see their knavery. This is to make an ass of me. To fright me. If they could. Well, I'll not circle this place. I'll sing so they know not afeard. Oh, the orthocock so black of hue, with old shoddy bill, the throstle with his nut so true, the wren with little quill.
What angel wakes me from my flowery bed?
The French's sparrow and the lark, the orange cuckoo gray.
I pray you, gentle mortal, sing again. My ear is enthralled by thy note, as my eye is enamored of thy shape. Thy fair virtues force, perforce, on first view to move me to say, to swear, I love thee.
Methinks, mistress, you should have little reason for that. And to say the truth, reason and love keep little company together nowadays.
Thou art as wise as thou art beautiful.
Not so, not so. But if I had enough wit to get out of this wood, I'd have enough to serve my own turn.
Out of this wood thou must desire not to go. Thou wilt stay here, whether thou wilt or no. I am a spirit of no common rate. The summer still doth shine upon my seat. And I do love thee. Therefore, go with me.
This falls out better than I could divine. Let's stand close. This is the same Athenian.
Oh, this is the man, but this is the woman, no.
Out, dog, out, cur, thou drivest me past the bounds of maiden's patience. Hast thou slain him?
You spend your passion on a misprized mood. I am not guilty of Lysander's blood, nor is he dead for aught that I can tell.
Oh, I pray thee then, tell me he is well.
And if I could, what should I get therefore?
A privilege, never to see me more. And so from thy hated presence, depart I so. See me no more, whether he be dead or no.
There is no following her in this fierce vein. Here, therefore, for a while I will remain.
What the fuck hast thou done? Thou hast mistaken quite and laid the love juice on some true love sight.
Then a fate or rules that one man holding troth, a million fail, confounding oath on oath.
About the wood, go swifter than the wind, and Helena of Athens look thou find. By some illusion see thou bring her here. I'll charm his eyes again she do appear.
My fair lord, your servant doth so.
Flower of this purple dye, sink an apple of his eye. When his love he doth espy, let her shine as gloriously as the Venus of the sky. When he wakest, if she appear, beg of her for remedy.
Captain of our fairy band, Helena is here at hand, and the youth who mistook by me, pleading for a lover's fee.
But stand aside, the noise they make shall cause Demetrius to awake.
Then we'll two at once woo one, and this must needs be sport alone. Those things do best please me that befall preposterously.
Look, when I vow I weep, and vows so made in their nativity all truth appears.
These vows are Hermia's. Would you give her o'er?
I had no judgment went to her, I swore.
Nor none in my mind, now you give her o'er.
Oh, but Demetrius loves Hermia, and he loves not you.
Oh, Helen, goddess, nymph, perfect, divine. To what, my love, shall I compare thine eyne? Crystal is muddy. How ripe and show thy lips those kissing cherries tempting raw.
Oh, spite, oh hell, I see you both are bent to set against me for your merriment. If you were civil and knew courtesy, you would not do me thus much injury. You both are rivals and love Hermia, and now both rivals to mock Helena? A trim exploit, a manly enterprise to conjure tears up in a poor maid's eyes.
Yeah, you are unkind, Demetrius. Be not so, for you love Hermia, and this you know I know. And here, with all goodwill, with all my heart, in Hermia's love, I yield you my part. And yours of Helena to me bequeath, whom I do love, and will do till my death.
Well, Lysander, keep thy Hermia, I will none. If e'er I loved her, all that love is gone.
Helen, it is not so.
Disparage not the faith thou dost not know.
Mine ear, I thank it, brought me to thy sound. But why unkindly didst thou leave me so?
Why should you stay whom love doth press to go?
What love could press Lysander from my side?
Lysander's love that could not let him bide? Why seekest thou me? Could this not make thee know? The hate I bear thee made me leave thee so.
You speak not as you mean, it cannot be.
Lo, she is one of this confederacy. Now I perceive you all are you have conjoined all three to fashion this false sport in spite of me. Injurious Hermia, most ungrateful maid, to join with men in scorning your poor friend? It is not friendly, 'tis not maidenly. I do persever, counterfeit sad looks, make mouths upon me when I turn my back, wink at each other, keep the sweet jest up. But fare you well. I have partly the fault, which death or absence soon shall remedy.
No, stay, gentle Helena. Hear my excuse. My love, my life, my soul, fair Helena.
Oh, excellent.
Sweet, do not scorn her so.
If she cannot entreat, I can compel.
Thou canst compel no more than she entreat. Thy threats have no more strength than her weak prayers. Helen, I love thee, by my life I do.
I say I love thee more than he can do.
If thou say so, withdraw and prove it too.
Lysander,
Be
Lysander.
certain, nothing truer. 'Tis no jest that I do hate thee and love Helena.
Oh, me. You juggler, you canker blossom. What, hast thou come by night and stolen my love's heart away from me?
Fine, if faith, have you no modesty, no maiden shame, no touch of bashfulness? Will you tear impatient answers from my gentle tongue? Oh, you fie, you counterfeit, you puppet, you!
Puppet? Why, so now she hath made compare because I am so low and dwarfish. You canker blossom, you maypole. Oh, why am I so low that my nails cannot reach unto thine eyes?
I pray you, though you mock me, gentlemen, let her not hurt me, let me go!
Oh, who is it that hinders you so?
Ah, foolish heart that I leave here behind.
What, with Lysander?
With Demetrius.
Fear not, Helena. She shall not harm you.
No, sir, she shall not, though you take her part.
Oh, when she is angry, she is keen and shrewd. She was a vixen when she went to school, and though she be but little, she is fierce.
Oh, let me come to her.
Get you gone, you dwarf!
Oh, all this coil is long of you. Nay, go not back.
Your hands than mine are quicker for a fray. My legs are longer, though, to run away.
Yeah.
Oh, believe me, King of Shadows, I mistook.
Does Cece's rivals seek a place to fight?
Yes.
Hi there, poor Robin! Overcast the night, and lead these testy lovers so astray as one come not within another's way. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Like to Lysander sometime frame thy tongue, then stir Demetrius up with bitter wrong, and then sometime rail thou like Demetrius. Then crush this herb into Lysander's eyes. When they do awake, all this derision shall seem a dream and fruitless vision.
Up and down, up and down. Oh, I am the hobgoblin, going up and down. I am feared and fear in town. Goblin, lead them up and down. Ugh.
Where art thou, proud Demetrius?
Lysander, speak again. Thou runaway, thou coward, art thou fled? Speak, in some bush, where dost thou hide thy head?
Thou coward, art thou bragging to the stars, telling the bushes that thou lookest for wars? Wilt thou not come?
Yea, art thou there?
Follow my voice, we'll try no manhood here.
Oh, he comes before me and still dares me on. And when I come where he calls me, he is gone. Oh, fallen am I in dark, uneven way. And here will I rest me. Oh, come thou gentle day, for if but once I show that grey light, I will find Demetrius and end this spite.
Come hither, I am here.
Nay, then thou mockest me, thou shalt buy this dear. If ever I thy face by daylight see, now go thy way. Faintness constraineth me to measure out my length on this cold bed. My day's approach look to be visited.
Oh, weary night. Oh, dark and tedious night of a fine hour. Shine comfort from the east, that I may back to Athens by daylight. From these that my poor company detest.
Yet but three, come one more. Two of both kinds make four.
My legs can keep no pace with my desire. Here will I rest until the break of day. And heaven shields Lysander if thy mean a fray.
On the ground sleep sound. I'll apply to your eye, gentle lover, remedy. When thou wakest, thou takest true delight in the sight of thy former lady's eye, and the country proverb known that every man should take his own. Jack shall have Jill, naught shall go ill, and all shall be well. Intermission!
Come, set thee down on this flowery bed. As I thy ample cheeks do coy, with thick musk roses in thy sleek, smooth head, and kiss thy fair, large ears, thy gentle joy.
Methinks I must to the barber, for I am marvelously hairy about the face. And I am such a tender ass, if my hair but do tickle me, I must scratch.
What? Will thou hear some music now?
I've a reasonably good ear for music. Let's have the tongs and the bones.
Or say, sweet love, what thou desirest eat.
Oh, well, truly I could have a peck of provender. I could munch your good dry oats. or some good hay, a bottle of hay. Sweet hay hath no fellow.
I have a venturous fairy that I will send to seek the squirrel's hoard to fetch thee new nuts.
Oh! I pray you! Let none of your people stir me!
Sleep thou, and I will wind thee in my arms.
Ooh! A position of sleep come upon me. Ooh! The nuts!
Her dotage now I do begin to pity. Mary. We've been hypnotized. And now I have the boy.
Now you have the boy.
Now I have the boy. Now I have the boy. I will undo her hateful vision. Dian's bud or Cupid's flower hath such force and blessed power. Be as thou was wont to be, see as thou was wont to see. Now, my Titania, wake you, my sweet love.
Oh, my Eberhard. What visions I've had. We thought I was enamored of an ass.
There lies thy love.
How did this come to pass? Oh, how my visage doth loathsome now.
Robin, take off this head.
Now, when thou wakes with thine own fool's eyes, shalt see.
Come, my queen, take hands with me, and rock the ground whereon these sleepers be. Now thou and I are new in amity, and will tomorrow midnight solemnly bless the house of Duke Theseus to all fair prosperity.
Oh, my lord. And as we go, remind me how I came to be on the ground here with these mortals.
My lord, this is my daughter here asleep. This Lysander, this Demetrius is. This Helena? Old Neater's Helena? I wonder of their being here together. Oh.
No doubt they came to observe the rites of May, and in hearing our intent, have come to grant us our solemnities. Oh, speak, Aegeus! Is tonight not the night that your daughter is to give us an answer to her choice?
It is, my lord.
Aha! I pray you all! Stand up!
Pardon, my lord.
Yeah, stand up. Get with you. Okay, all right. Now, what? I know that you two are bitter enemies. How come such a gentle concord in the world?
Oh, my lord, I shall reply most amazingly. I came with Hermia hither. Our intent was to be gone from Athens so we might without the peril of Athenian life.
Oh, enough, my lord. You have enough. I beg the law upon his head.
My lord, fair Helen told me of their stealth, of this their purpose hither to this wood. The object and the pleasure of mine eye is only Helena. To her, my lord, was I betrothed ere I saw Hermia. But in sickness did I loathe this food. But in health, come to my natural taste, now I do wish it, love it, long for it, and will forevermore be true to it.
No. My lord.
All right. You lovers are fortunately met. Aegeus. I will overbear your will. In the temple, by and by, with me and my Hippolyta, you shall be eternally knit.
These things seem small and undistinguishable.
Methinks I see with parted eye when everything seemed double.
So methinks. And I have, like a jewel, found Demetrius, mine own and not mine own.
Are you sure that we are awake? It seems to me that yet we sleep, we dream.
When my cucumbers call me, my next is most fair Pyramus. Oh, Peter Quince! Volute the bellows mender? Starveling?
Yeah.
Snuggie? God's my life. Stolen hence and left me asleep? I've had a most rare vision. dream. Past the wit of man to say what my dream was. Man is but an ass if he go about to expound this dream. Methought I had. Past the wit of man to say what methought I had. But methought I had and methought I was. Man is but a patched fool if he offer to say what methought I was. Man's eye cannot hear, man's ear cannot taste, man's heart cannot feel, man's tongue cannot report what my dream was. I will get Peter Quince to write a ballad of this dream, and it'll be called Bottom's Dream because it hath no bottom. And even better, I will get him to sing it at the latter end of the play before the Duke. Peradventure, to make it more gracious, I will sing it at her death.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, jeez. Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. Hast thou sent to Bottom's house? Has he come home yet?
He cannot be heard of. Out of doubt he is transported. Where are these lads? Where are these hearts?
Oh, most courageous day! Almost happy hour!
Masters, I am to discourse wonders. But ask me not what, for if I tell you, I'm no true Athenian. Okay, I'll tell you all as it fell out.
Let us hear it, Sweet Bottom.
Not a word of me! Masters, get your apparel together. The play. And please, eat no onions nor garlic. No! We are to utter only sweet breath. No more words now. Away! Masters, go away!
"'Tis strange, my Theseus, that these lovers speak of."
More strange than true. Lovers and madmen have such seething brains, such shaping fantasies. They apprehend more than cool reason may ever comprehend.
But all the stories of the night told over, and all their minds transfigured so together.
Yeah.
But, howsoever, strange and admirable.
Our solemnities, no less. Come! What masks, what dances shall we have to pass this long age of 3 hours?
Oh. Here, mighty Theseus. Oh, the touch of the king.
Let me see here. The battle with the centaurs to be sung by an Athenian eunuch to the harp? Well, none of that. What else we got here? The riots of the tipsy bacchanals tearing apart the Thracian singer in their rage. This is an old device, and it was played. The thrice three muses mourning for the death of learning, late deceased in beggary? That is some satire. Ooh. This, a tedious and brief scene of young Pyramus and his love Thisbe. Tedious and brief. What are they that do play?
Hard-handed men who work in Athens here and never labored in their mines till now. Nay, my noble lord, it is not for you.
I will hear that play. Bring them in. Come.
The actors are at hand, and by their show, you shall know all that you are like to know. Gentles, perchance you wonder at this show. Pyramus, Thisbe, that vile wall which did lovers sunder, and through wall's hole poor souls that are content to whisper. Presenteth moonshine, and lion, vial, with bloody mouth did stain. Let lion, moonshine, wall, and lovers twain at large discourse, while here they do remain.
I wonder if the lion is to speak. Yeah?
Yeah. Not yet.
In the same interlude, it doth befall that I, one Snout by name, present a wall.
Wall!
And such a wall, as I would have you know, had in it a crannied crack or hole, through which the lovers, Pyramus and Thisbe, did whisper often, very secretly. This loam, this rough cast, and this stone doth show that I am the same wall. The truth is so. And this, the cranny, right and sinister, through which the fearful lovers are to whisper.
Woo!
Oh, grim look night! Oh, night with hue so black! Oh, night, whichever art when day is not! Oh, night! Oh, night! I fear my Thisbe's promises forgot. Oh, and thou wall! Oh, sweet! Oh, lovely wall! Show me thy hole, with which to blink through with mine eye. But what do I see? No Thisbe do I see. Oh, wicked wall, with whom I see no bliss. Cursed be thy stones for thus deceiving me. Deceiving me. Deceiving me is Thisbe's cue. She's to enter now.
Oh, wall! Full often hast thou heard my moans for parting fair Pyramus and me.
Thisbe!
My love? Thou art my love, I think.
Oh, Thisbe! Oh, kiss me through the hole of this vile wall. Again!
I kissed the wall's hole and not your lips at all.
Wilt thou at Ninus' tomb meet me straight away?
Ninus' tomb!
Wilt thou at Ninus' tomb meet me straight away?
Tide life, tide death, I come without delay.
Thus have I wall, my part discharged so, and being done, thus wall away doth go.
The best in kind are but shadows, and the worst are no worse if imagine amends them.
It must be your imagination then, not theirs.
What? Lion?
You ladies! You whose gentle hearts do fear the smallest monstrous mouse that creeps on floor, may now perchance both quake and tremble here when lion, rough in wildest rage, doth roar! Now know that I, when snug the joiner, am a lion.
This lanthorn does horn and moon present. And man in the moon do seem to be.
I am weary of the moon. Woody would change.
We'll proceed, moon.
The moon!
Moon!
Come on, moon.
To be or not to be? All I have to tell you is that lanthorn is the moon. I I the man in the moon? That fire my fire. That thorn bush my thorn bush. That dog my dog. That chair my chair. That plate my plate.
This is old Minnie's tomb.
He did okay.
Where's my love? Where's my love?
Well run, Thisbe!
Oh, moon! I thank thee for thy sunny beams. But what dreadful dole is here? Oh, dainty duck, oh dear, thy mantle good. What? Stained with blood! Oh, fates, come, conclude and quell. Oh, fates, outsword and wound the pap of Pyramus. I that left pap where hot doth hop.
Do it.
Thus,
Do it.
die I.
Yeah, do it.
Do
Thus,
it. Do it. Die.
Die then.
Die.
Yeah.
Now I am dead.
Yeah.
Look at it.
Die. Oh,
How chance Moonshine has gone before Disney comes back and finds her lover?
Oh, Thisbe.
I don't feel free.
Brave.
Asleep, my love? What? Dead, my dove? Oh, Pyramus, arise! Speak! Speak! What? Dumb? Dead? Dead? Dead?
Dead.
Dead. He's dead.
He's dead.
Hella dead.
He's dead! A tomb must cover thy sweet eyes. Come, trusty sword, my breast imbrue. Ugh!
Yeah!
Farewell, friends. Thus this be ends. Adieu. Adieu. Adieu.
Moonshine and Lion are left to bury the dead.
I am Wall too.
No,
that wall.
I assure you the wall is down that part of their fathers. Will it please you to see the epilogue?
No epilogue, I pray you. The iron tongue of midnight hath told 12 bung, and lovers to bed. 'Tis almost fairy time.
Fairy time.
Fairy time.
Through the house give gathering light. And by the dead and drowsy fire, every elf and fairy sprite hop as light as bird from briar.
First, learn your song by rote, to each word a warbling note, and hand in hand with fairy grace, shall we dance and bless this place.
If we shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended, that you have but slumbered here while these visions did appear, and this weak and idle theme no more yielded but a dream. Gentles, do not reprehend. If you pardon, we shall mend. Else the puck a liar be. And so, if we be friends, give me your hands, and Robin shall make amends.
Everybody, thank you so much for coming. First off, I want to thank a couple of people. Arlo, you came on and did some music for us, and the music was amazing. You literally showed up today, watched the run through, and then did a bunch of music, and it was so good. So thank you. I also want to thank a few people that joined last minute. Our Helena joined last minute. Really did an amazing job. Our Puck as well, Matt, did an amazing job last minute.
Couldn't tell at all.
Couldn't tell at all. We had a couple of actors that have never acted before, which we've had Hippolyta, Tanya, and the baby.
Baby's never acted. Spetta, everybody.
Spetta, the baby. Yeah, so anyway, we literally came up with this idea about a month ago, asked people to join, and they did, and I mean, you can see, it does not seem like people had 1 week of rehearsal here. I mean, I'm amazed. I'm really amazed. So, thank you, everybody. As I said, this is a thing we're going to do every year. It might be in this backyard again. It might be somewhere else. It might be a staged reading. It might be a weird interpretive dance, but it will be something. Next year, we are doing... what are we doing?
I don't know. You tell me. I don't know if you said this, but we put all the names of all Shakespeare's plays in a hat.
We did that.
And we randomly drew them.
So this one is actually random for this
This was
year.
random, and we have all the plays for the next 35 years.
Taming of the Shrew is next year. That is true.
I didn't remember. I was really drunk.
That
when
is
we did it.
that is true. Yeah, me and Peyton were drunk in Peyton's living room, pulling him out of the hat. We had to do it 3 times because Peyton lost some of the
They got
pieces.
stuck in the lining of the hat.
Stuck in the lining, so we had to do it a few times.
This is a random order, and
Random
we're gonna
order.
do it until we die or we finish them.
Yes, and all of you are welcome back again to watch or to help us next year. I will reach out to everyone, so please. And so we're going to go grab some pizza right now. It's going to be back, so you guys are welcome. We're going to have a jar for donations. The donations are just going to cover what people paid for pizza and beer. So if you have any extra cash on you, throw it in there. I'm just going to hand it out to those people who spent the money. So thank you, everybody. Party! It's fairy time!
Feel free to continue to enjoy the fire.
Hey, thank you so much. That's great. They're so funny. Yeah, dude, that was awesome. Thanks for coming. Thank you for having us. Sure.
I'm glad you came. Thank you so much for coming. We'll ask you again next year. Oh, really? No, don't worry about it. We had people jump in. This is totally a last minute thing. Next year we're going to Money jar.
Tango 21 Theater. It's going to be at the Edge Theater. I don't know if I'm going to do it yet.
I'll put one up. I'll put it on.
The fellas out.
Every couple